Hey kiddos, today we are back out at the horse barn and I'm going to be showing you two things. We're going to be seeing a lot more of the horses today, but we're also going to be learning how to make an art project that you can do right from home in your own backyard. So let's go get started, shall we? All right, let's go. Oh, do you guys see what I see? What is that? What is that? Do you know? Do you maybe hear something? Oh, let's go look. What do we have? Hey, chickens. Yep, that's right. Just like Miss Ibarra, we've got chickens out here too. I love the black and white one. Unfortunately, I don't have any treats for them right now, which is what they think I have. Sorry, guys. So this pretty guy that's walking up to us right now is Tut. And Tut is actually what we would call an old man for a horse. He is in his 20s, which in human years would be like being in your 60s, okay? So Tut's kind of like the same age as a grandparent, all right? And Tut is looking at me silly because he knows I have a carrot. And Tut loves carrots. So let's see if we can get Tut to eat our carrot. Tut, you want the carrot? Oh, the carrot, yes. And you see, it'll take him 3 bites to eat the whole thing. Come on, you can have it. And now we've got Sienna coming over here because she saw that Tut got a carrot. And she's a little jealous now. So she comes over, we'll give her a carrot too. But what I want you guys to notice about both of these horses, do you see what they're doing with their tails? Do you see how they're moving them? I want you to think back to what we learned about adaptations. Why do you think they're swishing their tails around? And I'll give you a hint. There are a lot of flies out here. Anytime you've got horses, you're going to have some flies because the flies like to eat the same thing the horses do, and they usually pick at the leftovers that the horses leave in their bowls. So why do you think Sienna is moving her tail like that? If you said it was to keep the flies away, you're correct. Horses use their tails as giant fly swatters. And so when the flies land on the horses, they can use their tail to swish those flies away. We have another horse over here. This pretty boy's name is Diamond, and I know you're wondering, what is up with his face? He's wearing a mask. Well, he's not a superhero. Sorry, Diamond, you're not a superhero, even though you're a super horse. No, Diamond is wearing a fly mask, and just like a tail, the fly mask helps keep the flies away. So he's being our model right now and showing you guys his fly mask. So here we have another horse. This is Capri. Oh, he's being shy. See, Capri knows that I have carrots. And you can see he is looking all around to find my carrots because he knows I have them. Capri is, and I'll show you a better picture of him if I can. Capri's being really silly. Here, Capri, let me give you some food. I know that'll make you happy. Come on. Oh, carrot. Take a bite. Capri is a Spanish horse, and he is a very strong, very tall, very pretty white horse. And you can see his mane looks a little different. We just cut it. Here you go, buddy. Capri is really silly. So here we have 2 horses that are out at the barn. The one on the left, the black looking one, his name is Levi, and the one that's drinking some water right now, his name is Squirt. And these 2 horses are best friends. They love to hang out in the pasture together. But today I'm going to be telling you a fun fact about Levi. Our black horse is actually not black. That's right. Horses actually cannot be black. It is a weird thing in nature that they just don't make black horses. So what you're seeing is actually a dark, dark brown horse. And when the sun shines on his coat just right, you can even see it a little bit that he's actually just a super dark brown color. But people normally call them black horses because, let's be honest, they just look like they're black. Now, black horses are actually one of my absolute favorites. And so you can guess Levi is one of my favorite horses out here. And he is a sweetheart. He takes care of Squirt. Squirt is a very shy horse. And so Levi walks around with him because he's a little stronger and a little bit bossier. And he makes sure that Squirt doesn't get into any trouble out here in the pasture. How many of you guys have ever stuck up for your friends like that? I bet a lot of you have. So here you can see an example of Levi kind of keeping Squirt safe. Capri over there was trying to tell Squirt to go away, and Levi just walked right into the middle and said, "Hey buddy, let's just go away." Yep, and now they're coming up because they think I have carrots. So this is Ellie. Ellie is another one of the black but not really black horses out here. And she is a special breed. She is what we call an Arabian horse. And Arabians are known for being smaller horses. So she's not as big as the other horses, but they have really small heads for horses. I'm going to see if I can show you her head here. It's a lot smaller than a normal horse's head would be. And I know they have pretty big heads, but they're always a little bit smaller. And one thing, if I can hold her, there we go. You can kind of see she's got a little dip in her nose. And they are called dish-faced horses because they have that dip there. Now, if any of you really love horses and you want to read a great book, there's a great book out there called The Black Stallion, which is about, guess what? A black Arabian horse. The only difference is that one's about a boy, and Ellie here is a girl. Oh goodness, here comes my absolute favorite horse from the whole barn. Do you guys remember his name from last time? This pretty baby is Oliver. Oliver, come here, baby. Oh, it's actually pretty special when a horse will come right up to you like this, and he doesn't even know that I have some treats. My baby, that's my baby. Hi. Oliver wants to check out the camera. What? What, Oliver? What? I wonder if I can get him to follow me. I think it's working. Do you see him back there? He's following me. What if I change direction and go this way? Oh, look at that. That's why he's my baby. This is a very, very sweet horse. Capri still thinks I have food, so he's gonna follow me. Come on, buddy. That was my last carrot, but you can sure follow. You follow? He's a pretty boy. So one of the reasons I decided to come out to the barn today was because I wanted to get some special materials for the art project I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make today. So in front of me, what you guys see is a bunch of materials that I found around the barn. We've got some pollen, some hay, an old horseshoe. This is actually a shaving off of a hoof, just like you would cut your fingernails. A bunch of sticks, a cool rock I found, 2 different kinds of rope, 2 leaves, and I found this little block of wood that I thought was kind of cool. So what we're going to be doing today is making a nature collage with this. Now I realize not all this stuff is from nature, like the rope and the horseshoe, but we can still use what we find anywhere in our nature collage. So the next time you go on a walk, maybe take a little bag with you and pick up some cool nature things that you find. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on my collage, and I'll show you guys how I make it. So this is what I have so far. I used the rope and the 2 leaves and the pollen to kind of make a weird shape that goes out, and then I put the horseshoe on top. So I think I'm going to try and do something around it now. So this is my finished piece. You can see I didn't try and make a picture. I just tried to make a cool design. I added some rocks in and arranged it in a way that I thought looked pretty cool. Now, I did this, if you can see here, on top of a wooden box. But what would be really cool is if you went on a walk and you made one of these and you left it for all the people that are going on walks later to find. I think that would be cool. The other thing you could do is do this in your front yard and make it a yard decoration. So I'm interested to see, what can you find and how will you make your nature collage? That's your challenge for this week. Have fun, guys.